In the summer of 1890, the smell of salty rain was creeping into the offices of the British Empire in Whitehall, as Sir Edward Maclean sat contemplating a map with overlapping lines, the boundaries of colonial interests intertwined like a giant spider's web. His voice was low but implacable. It's time we close the Heligoland file. It's just a gray rock in the North Sea, not worth the price of the garrison we maintain there. Next to him sat Lord George Campbell, the Foreign Office envoy for Africa, fiddling with his silver pen. Campbell said, "But the Germans are running after it. The Kaiser sees it as an important chess piece in the struggle for maritime influence, while we need Zanzibar, the gateway to East Africa." Thus, in closed rooms surrounded by oak walls, the outlines of a secret agreement began to emerge. A strategic exchange between Britain and the German Empire was proposed. Britain would cede the small island of Heligoland in the North Sea in exchange for Germany withdrawing its claims to the Sultanate of Zanzibar, granting Britain undisputed influence on the east coast of Africa. In Berlin, Chancellor Leo von Caprivi was reviewing the agreement before Kaiser Wilhelm II. The Kaiser smiled as he said, "At last, we will have our grip on the North Sea. Heligoland will become our floating fortress, a weapon against the English themselves." But what the Kaiser failed to realize was that Zanzibar was more than just a colony. It was the economic key to the Great Lakes region and a golden gateway to the heart of the African continent. Britain, with its long colonial experience, saw beyond the sand, while the Germans were content with the stone. In Zanzibar, where perfumes flowed from the perfume market and the Sultan's drums beat in the palace of Sultan Ali bin Said, British Representative Arthur Matthews greeted the news with grim satisfaction. It was official. Zanzibar had become a British sphere of influence. The treaty was signed on July 1st, 1890. Heligoland is theirs, but Zanzibar is ours. It's a lucrative political trade, Matthews wrote in his memoirs. Years passed, and, as the British had predicted, Zanzibar became a launching pad for their East African projects. Heligoland, while later transformed into a German military base, was an easy target in future wars, a mere besieged rock. In 1963, Zanzibar stood on the verge of independence, but the roots of the old politics did not die. The traces of the Heligoland-Zanzibar agreement continue to resurface whenever the world remembers how ink on paper can redraw the maps of continents. The story is over, but the agreement remains a testament that colonies are not only sold with blood, but sometimes with cold diplomacy.